Welcome to Boxfight editing tricks with 4 TTTM members. Metal means not accessible or breakable. This is everything. Enemies, box, everything. And yeah, what is the first thing when you push him? Really obvious. You go here, place code under, and buff him. Why? When you're doing a box fight, it is key to have as many builds as possible. Maybe he will edit up, then you instantly edit the cone so he cannot shoot you. Then you have a pretty solid angle like that. He won't be able to hit you. Maybe you have a floor above you, so you can instantly reset the jump. Really good and effective. As you can see, you have angle to everywhere except there. So yeah. Or if he edits up and then resets, instantly shoot the wall and place. This is because it instantly replaces your wall. Now, what do you do when you replace the wall? Several things. I like to replace one wall and then pressure the other wall if he has no escape option. If he could escape though, because those are his walls too, just saying, right? And if he could escape, then instantly make an edit, place a cone, make the edit bigger, edit the cone so it's behind that. If he's not able to be behind that because he's there in front, then edit the cone like that. Or edit it like that. Belongs to where the enemy is. So the enemy is on the cone. Note, you are not allowed to give him right hand peek. So don't make it that he's on the left side of it. Always on the right side. So then you have a bigger angle on him. Next is with the cone, no matter how it's edited. Let's say let's redo that. Wait. So you replace the wall, place the cone, edited the cone, went in, and now you edit that and shoot him. You edit back, protect you, go back outside. Pressure from other winkles, and do some jumping. This is a really good pressuring method. But if you are not able to replace the wall after the first try, then make sure to place a wall and the floor above you. Why? Because this means the enemy will have better ping than you and could easily box you. But because you're having like a good protection around above the cone, you can easily cone yourself out, make a side jump and instantly have high ground on me. Good. Next scenarios. You're in a box, enemies in a box, you're doing peak fights. What is a peak fight? Really simple explained. You're in a box, enemies in a box, you make some really tough peaks to hit the enemy, but the enemy is getting harder to get it hit. Okay, so first tip what I have, don't make a triangle edit, because this is the easiest thing to counter. You can always hit him here, as soon as it jumps, hit left click, and you hit the enemy. Don't do that for yourself, don't do it. Place a cone underneath you and stand not in the corner, around about right here. Just jump up and backwards. This makes it really hard for him. But if you have like a space in between those boxes, place a stair, edit it like that. Then you have less and harder angle. With the cone combined, it's nearly impossible to hit you. Good. Another angle fight tip is my ghost peeking peek. You stand around about here, make a side ghost step, which means you go up to the side, shoot and go back down. Which is like that. Really, really effective. And one more thing, you can place a cone, oops, stand here, make here the ghost peaks. Because you're angled and it's harder to hit you. But just the plain edit for that is not good. Of course, when you're rushing someone, you should edit once, peek around it, make some Mongol classics or something like that. This is useful, but in a plain peek fight where you're in two boxes and just trying to peek over yourself, it's fine. So, next tip, what I have for you. Let's say this is the enemy box again. He boxed up, and you're trying to replace the cone. Well, first you need to push him somehow. So, when you push him, you turn around, place a cone, land on top, replace the cone, edit yourself down, replace the wall. Why do you do that? Let's go to the enemy's view. He's in the box, he sees that someone pushes him via a stair. So, he might edit up and try to cone you. But, you actually place the cone. So he instantly resets the wall again. Which means the wall is weak. While you replace the cone, he resets the wall, you go down and one hit the wall because it's weak. And then you can make an edit on him and shoot him. This really works well almost every time, unless he doesn't make the reset. Then you just, if he does make the reset, you just stick on there and replaces the floor. But don't make it like obvious like that, because he could easily aim on you. Make a door and break it through the door. So you have first you have a right hand peek, hard to hit you. Second, you can instantly close the door or reset the wall. Other option would be doing it around such a corner or with a weapon, but I like the door method. Or this one. Now, here's some brain play moments. Good. Let's say this is your cone. All of his builds are full life. You go to the side of him, hit this build once, jump up, reset the cone, and replace the floor. You need to hit it right here. Wait, this is hard. Genau. You hit it in this corner here. You can hit the floor. Okay, here. And then you replace the floor. While the cone is edited down, he would think you're trying to replace the wall, but actually you're replacing the floor, so that when you jump up to replace it, you can make a double edit on him and shoot him. Other option is, of course, replacing the wall, but never do it in front of him when something is above you, because this means he can easily box you. Now let's go to some enhancements. How can you replace the wall better? Really simple. You need to tap it. If you listen to my mouse, I'm doing a left click, selecting the wall, left clicking again. If you do this instantly, let me do it. Oops. You can replace the wall way faster than by doing it via holding, which would be like that. Wait, first place the wall. Because you're not again clicking for the wall, which means as you hit it, the wall, you click for the wall, which makes it that you can replace it double to 4 times as fast due to Fortnite ping. Other option is some turbo building things. If the enemy has a 50 ping or higher, you hit one wall of him, hit the other wall of him. You then hit one wall with weapon and the other one with pickaxe, or both walls with the pickaxe. Either way, you have a higher chance to get this wall replaced than the other one if he has a higher ping than 50. And one more thing is learning phase-throughs. What are phase-throughs? Well, phase-throughs are a method to glitch through walls or floors into other boxes, which is a really aggressive way. One really known phase-through is having a stair right here, and as you're hitting the wall, you're jumping against the stair, which glitches you in. Note, you should jump at the stair around about this position. So you need to train the timings. Train it with a partner who keeps holding your walls, and train it while sprinting, because this improves your accuracy. because you're already having speed. To make it a little bit harder, you can edit a stair like that and have a wall in here. This is one of the hardest phase-throughs because you need to land exactly in here in the exact millisecond when the wall is getting destroyed. And it's really hard to hit the wall because you're like always hitting the stair above you. I hit it in the first show off though. Now I can't do it. Like that, similar to that. Other phase-throughs would be, for example, he's here in the box. You're down there. You have a layer. Edit it like that. Go in here and just walk through. This works. Or, wait, let me show you. I can't show you. Works, as you can see. Other ways, making a turner like that and sprinting, then you can also run in through. You need to hit the wall like that and need to sprint through. You could also do the same thing with doors, making the door like that and then running like that into it. And yeah, that's actually theoretically it what you need to know for box fighting. Let me summarize it one more time. Always make sure to peek on right sides, which means you are having a window to your right side, stand on the left and shoot to the right. When you're making a peek fight, don't make plays like this, because then you're an easy target. Place a gun, go like one step back and then jump. This instantly resets your jump and makes it harder to hit. You also have the option to do this jump. Learn ghost peek with shotguns. It's really simple. For example, this side step ghost peek. Or learn this. Oops. This ghost peek. Or other ghost peeks like from Rams. And learn how to replace quicker by instantly tapping the wall. And lastly, yeah, train your edits. Really, having good edits at box fighting means you can solidly replace the walls and edit them right. Good, yeah, that's it for this video.